Twitch is live, YouTube's live. I got it on the second try, so I guess I gotta take that, I suppose. It's something, alright. Okay, let's get this going. No, you're never late. You're never late, Angel. What's up, Emiko? Welcome, welcome. Okay, gotta figure out what I'm doing. Because I didn't do any planning these last 3 days. I said I was going to plan like after my Sunday morning stream, and then I didn't, and then I didn't plan Monday, and now I didn't plan Tuesday, so we're fine, right? It's fine. It's fine, right? Let's just go here and here, and we'll take Eileen and throw you down with Tiger. I'll put you above Tiger because that's where you belong. And manager, you can go up top because I don't care about you. Okay. Stream a lot more. Yeah, I'm doing a 2-week game jam right now, so we'll see if this keeps up. It's honestly a nice break from the beer game. I like the beer game, but I didn't realize that doing physics would be so complicated, so I may have bit off more than I can chew. I have kind of come to realize that I like smaller, bite-sized projects rather than larger games, which I think is totally fair. Plus, I've been working on my random character generator, which is hot trash, and I love it. It's very good. What's up, Peggy? Starting to think you weren't going to stream tonight? No, me too. No, today I actually knew. Yesterday, I know I said I was going to try yesterday, but I forgot yesterday was D&D night. So it was good. It was a good session, though. Is it bad if I kind of miss you doing videos, though? Like when you wouldn't be able to stream Honey Pop 2, but you're the only YouTuber I can trust for a serious and full playthrough? No, it's not bad at all. And I've said that I'm not totally done with making videos. I just haven't had any interest to do it recently because it kind of got to the point where I realized I was like grasping for games. And even with the new games that have come out that I bought, like Code Vein, I kind of enjoyed Code Vein. But I don't think I'm so bad at Souls games. I don't think it would make a good video series. And Story of Seasons came out, but Story of Seasons I don't think would make good video because it's kind of monotonous like Stardew Valley. And Animal Crossing, of course, but Animal Crossing doesn't make good videos because you do the same stuff every day with maybe little bits of difference, and I don't time travel, so takes that away. And it's not that I don't like making videos, it's that I was grasping at straws of what games to play. But I have said that there's a certain list of games that if they were to come out, I would play them on stream. Namely, New Kitty Powers non-mobile game. I would definitely do at least a short video series of it. Mobile's just too much of a hassle. Sorry, I love Speed Date, but can't record that. And Honey Pop 2. How about that? And yeah, Peggy is still doing her video thing every Monday at noon PST. But yeah, I'm kind of resting into the streaming life because it felt also like videos were getting in the way of me making games. And I like making stuff. It would be cool if I were a social person and went out and like found a team to make bigger stuff, but that scares the living bejesus out of me. So here I sit. Made it to the bottom level of the mines in Stardew. Woohoo! What do you use the skull key for? Chest in the desert? Was that like the chest in the... Was it like in the back of the... I don't remember. You need to Google that. It's been so long since I played Stardew. I mean, like, for real. I know Peggy and I did one stream together. Didn't work. So, we need to figure out some personalities here. We need to figure out some personalities. Namely, like, maybe some tropey stuff. But we got 5 idols. Placeholders, of course. I probably won't turn them in like this. But who knows? But, like, what kind of personalities do we got? We got our tsundere. We got our sporty type a la Kitty Powers. Thanks for that. Got our, like, I guess you can't really do, I mean, you can do like a girl next door type thing. I was gonna say, like, can't do childhood friend. We're summoning these girls out of nowhere. And you married Harvey in your second save file and going to marry all the candidates in separate save files. Ooh, that's a lot of work. You got extra help for your dating sim, so your project is actually moving forward now. Nice. What'd you do? Who'd you get? What's the stats? I need to message Amaryllis and be like, hey, you still down to do art and all that? Because her artwork is phenomenal. Wonder how many videos you have on YouTube? A lot. Probably. You of course need just like the shy girl. Let's see, I'm just going through Love Live. I'm like, what do we got? Oh, we got the class president. That's a good one. Class president / snooty, if I may take an Animal Crossing term. Yeah, you used to do a lot. Short stint where you did 3 per day. Yeah, that was a, whew, that was a lot. I thought you only started doing that when you had like, when you were like in between job and school. YouTube says 2.4. Wow. But I wanted to see all the stories without getting a harem ending. Fair. I mean, you're wrong, but fair. Harem ending, true ending. I guess we do. There could be like a sultry type. We need to figure out who's getting what kind of personality so we can start crafting some dialogue. Oh, still too much. You're happy doing too? Yeah. I liked my 1 per day the most, honestly. But yeah, when that started getting difficult and I slowed it down a little bit, that was when I was kind of like, I gotta start thinking about stopping doing this. 1.3. Yeah. So I've been, we'll say hypothetically, if I kept doing my 1 per day, you could call that maybe 1.7, because I stopped almost about a year ago today. I think I stopped like July 23rd or something. Somewhere around there. Does anyone have that off the top of their head? I could probably find that. What was my last non-stream video that I put up? YouTube Studio videos. Overcrowd, July 5th. Okay, so it's been over a year actually. Overcrowd was fun, and Darkest Dungeon was fun. I did like both of those games. I did like them. 64 views on my first Overcrowd. That's nice. That's nice. Now I'm just going through and looking at this. 80 views on my first Darkest Dungeon. And then there's 142 views on my last Kitty Powers Love Live. Holy cow. The Kitty Powers, I gotta say, that game had some longevity that I did not expect. I mean, that's pretty much how I grew my channel. But I was like, yeah, like the fact that my last video got more than a first video in a series. If you have a tsundere, you also need yandere. Yandere. Definitely Truck-kun in paid DLC. Does that mean we also need a Kundere and a Dere? Probably don't want to do either of those. But yeah, Truck-kun's definitely going to be our Yandere in a paid DLC. I could just do something like at the start of the game, roll a random number from 0 to 1,000, and if you get 0, then hey, Truck-kun's one of the purples you pull. A game of Deres. That already exists, and from what I've heard, it's got a terrible, terrible code base of just the worst spaghetti code ever. But thanks, Yandere Simulator. I remember when I was excited for that game until it came out that the dev is kind of not the greatest person. and is infinitely delaying it. And oh snap, the actions! Oh god, Peggy, I need you right now. What are the last two Dares you said? You hadn't heard of those? I need to look them up. I just remember my friend and I were trying to figure out what kind of Dares all the world leaders were. Dare personality. 16 Dare types you will find in anime and manga. So there we go. Tsundere, Yandere. Oh, sorry, it's Kudere, I think is the one. It's the cool one. Dondere is the quiet and reserved, so I have that. That's I should put this in here. Dondere. And then we can do sultry. I can maybe do sultry and cool. No, they show little or no emotion. Sultry would definitely show that, so we got to do cool. And that's our Kudere. Yandere, Dondere. Oh, okay, Dere is a type of character who is a kind person with a positive attitude. They tend to spread positivity and happiness towards others around them. The word Dere uses Dere as a base, which means love struck, but it doesn't follow the simple meaning like the other types. So that would be, I would say, our girl next door would be Dere. Should take multiple lines for this. Least. We're going to turn this into a learn because I don't know these things either and I should. So Kudere we got. Bakadere is a very good one. We definitely need that. We only missed the first one. It went for more than I'd pay. What was the first one again? What game? Okay, the character who is very stupid. Okay, it says Yui from K-On! She's not stupid. She is adorable. But we can put Estupido. Bakadere. Nyandere. Oh, you gotta have the cat. Nyandere. Himedere. Oh, our oh ho ho Sama is our Himedere. That's acts like a princess and all that. It says examples of Yandere characters. And I'm like, I don't want more Yanderes. Okay, Prince is OG Dere, which we don't need to worry about, but we can put that. We can put opposite or masculine form is OG Dere. It's about the same thing, really. Kami Dere, who believes they're godlike beings. Light Yagami from Death Note. Okay, yep, that's fair. Godlike, probably won't use that one, but that's Kamidere. Sadodere, type of character who has sadistic tendencies. Sadodere, that's takes pleasure in playing people's emotions from the morning. So it's like Yandere without the follow through. A Mario Party 3, yeah. Just don't do like Honey Pop 1 where you could date Tiffany and her mom, the porn star. As we call that in the real world, score. But I mean, hey, you can, if there's consent from all parties, you can do whatever you want. Okay, so we got sad depressed is our Shundere. Dododere is a type of character who acts nice and sweet on the outside but are deeply disturbed from inside. Okay, nice exterior, troubled interior. And that's our Dododere. I'm trying to think if I know like any of these. Bodere. So we'll say shy but violent is our Bodere. Darudere is our lazy / tired. And Yotadere is our drunkard. Yotadere. Perfect. So there's all the Deres we want. So yeah, there are a lot of Deres. So next is Super Mario Bros. 2, Yoshi's Island SNES, then Zelda. I mean, we could wait for Zelda, because tomorrow we have the Zelda and Star Fox combo. Had to explain to Satans what Yandere and Tsundere are, like the differences between them. It's night and day. Tsundere says they're going to kill for you. Yandere's, they do it. Okay, sorry, they won't kill for you. Tsunderes say they will kill you if you embarrass them. Yanderes will follow through if anyone else embarrasses them. If you want to input what your max is for those. I'd wait on Zelda, and I have no idea about Yoshi's Island. What's up, Bubblegum? Welcome, welcome. We just went through learning all of our personality types. I'm surprised there wasn't a sporty Dere. Snooty, I could kind of get rid of that. It's kind of Hime Dere, but not really. So we need to pick who we think is best for, at the very least, the current iteration of these. Although, honestly, we should pick a personality type, and if I update the characters, I should need to update I need to update the model to look like it fits that personality. Like, we should not have our super duper giggly model be a yandere. We're probably not going to have any yandere. Basically, he knew Doki Doki, so I said Natsuki is tsundere and Yuri is yandere. I believe you're right, but I believe technically I saw some discussion that Yuri is not yandere because she won't kill, she'll self-harm. So she might fall into kind of a tsundere type also. She's not really the... She's like on the other side of the spectrum of if I can't have you, no one can. It's if I can't have you, no one can have me. Man, what an ending to that. What a discussion we're starting off with. This is great. So, let's see. Images. That's the wrong images. RenPy. I have so many just images folders. It's just like all my projects. Images, images, images. RenPy projects. I can't write. Game, images. So, first off, right now, we got Bunny. Let's go with that. Yeah, like Borderline, that's fair. Doki Doki was so good. Along with Katawa Shoujo, I wish I could go back and experience Doki Doki for the first time again. There's nothing like playing it. First things first, for Bunny, I'm thinking the sultry kind just because of the bunny suit. But of course, this is not final. Gotta jump off and go to bed because you gotta be up at 4:30. Gross. Tell them no. That is just the important thing right there. See, you agree? You agree, perhaps? Bye, Angel. Have a good night. So we can put her maybe as our sultry, maybe like Hime Dere a little bit. Sultry, she could maybe be like the presidential type, like not quite the Hime Dere, but perhaps. Monica is now yandere though. Monica is perfect. I don't know what the Dere is for that. I knew perfect at one point, I think. I know, like, complete. Does that also work? I don't know. I'm thinking, oh, that could be good. Did I close? No, it's here. Okay, so that's Bunny. Cool. I think cool is very, well, okay. She's got the face shading, which maybe that we'll just call that luck of the draw, but this seems kind of kudere to me. What else do we got? She's probably not going to be our cat. If anyone was going to be our cat, it was going to be Eileen, who had the cat linguini. Monica's way more yandere than Yuri is what I mean. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Emiko is also going to say kudere. I mean, look, it's like literally in her name. She couldn't not be, right? She could be Bodere also. Although, honestly, Bunny, I'm going to put Bodere for Bunny also. Because she's got the, right now, she's got the hair in front of the eyes. That seems fine. Norma. Norma or probably Senpai. Actually, let's be serious. Senpai is gonna be like our girl next door slash. Where was it? Boop, 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 boop. Wasn't there one that was just positive? Oh, I put it. Oh, yeah, I put it right there. She's gonna be our Dare Dare. I literally put it in the girl next door. Senpai has to be. Got next. We're not using Eileen. That's the manager. We don't care about that. Norma. She seems giggly. She seems bubbly. So I'm liking that. She could also be our Dare Dare. Honestly, just with that pose, she works a lot better for Dere Dere. Maybe Senpai. Senpai could be our tsundere. Who am I kidding? It's always the childhood best friend who's kind of a tsundere. Like, you can't tell me Sayori wasn't. She definitely had tsundere tendencies. Don't at me. Whoops. Sass. Ha! Sasha. We got she's okay, she's definitely shy. You can just tell by looking at her. She's got the shy girl, shy anime girl, short haircut, kind of the sad eyes. She's shy. She's our Dondere, I think. I don't know if I would want to write cat dialogue. You were going to say kudere. I don't want to repeat. I mean, I don't disagree, but I think cool is maybe a better kudere. And I don't want to have two of the same. Because I'm also probably going to remake these models at some point. Because I also spent a bit of today trying to relearn how to do good modeling in Kisekai. Just a tad. But I think that's pretty solid. I'm just gonna screenshot that as my reference sheet. Oh, it was from before. Oh, good. Double sending. Nice. Thanks, YouTube. I was just thinking when Truck-kun zooms in towards you, I need to get like the freeway horn sound of like a semi going by, just like meow. It's like with the horn. That's what we need right there. I mean, I believe that is the exact reverse Doppler effect of what I want, but I think it would work very well. Okay. So we just need to figure out how to do this. So I think the first thing we should do is instead of idle scene 1, this should be like group naming. He is the perfect yandere, but he's paid DLC? Please, you're not getting Truck-kun for free. So I think we should just start with some narration. Because I think that's one of the things I lack most in my writing is... I've heard it's a very common for like non-writer male writing is that we don't do like setting the scene stuff as much. We do action, action, action. This happened, then this happened, then this happened, then this happened. And there's not a lot of like fluff. Some fluff is good fluff. Too much fluff is way too much fluff. Just real quick, I'm wondering, can I do show Norma? I'm going to take this out, take this out. with fade, I want to do like Y line 0.1, and I want to do show cool with fade Y line 0.3. Oh, no, hold on. Those all have to be, it's X align that I want, 0.1, and X align 0.3. I want to see, like, can we show everyone if need be with fade? X align 0.3. This will need a space for sure. Y line 0.1. Show RenPy with fade. X align. Holy cow! I'm very bad at this. 0.7 with Y line of 0.1. And then who am I? Oh, Bunny. How could I forget Bunny? X align 0.9, Y line 0.1. It's like, can I do that? Start. Okay, we got 1, 2. It did not work. Is it because it didn't refresh? Huh, interesting. Really bad at action scenes, but I'm amazing with dialogue, scene setting, and world building. But you're suck at anything action based. That's like very important stuff, though. And I'm jealous. I like world building. Terrible. I can do good dialogue. I think I can do good dialogue. What I'm bad at is like monologues. Okay, hold on. This is not quite what I wanted, but it's dissolve. It's not fade. It's not fade. It's dissolve. And also they were like way too close. Yes, do that. Did you never told me what kind of help you got for it? What'd you do? What kind of help did you get? I want to hear about that. Oh goodness. What is this? I don't know if I... This is very good. It is a video called Cat Spin, where it's all the Animal Crossing cat villages spinning to peaceful music. Lolly, Bob, I think that's Mitzi, Kiki, of course. I didn't know one of them. There's Tangy. Oh, Tangy's doing... Tangy, no! Tangy, no! Maria sent me this video, so I had to. Oh, God, there's a lot of cats. I think that's Pearl. Monique. That's Rover. Okay. Anka. There's Anka and Cat. This is too cute. And Blanca. Good. Oh, man, that's a very good video. You got really good at writing monologues when you wrote Harry Potter fan fiction. Interesting. What specifically about that helped with monologues in particular? I'm curious about that. There's something I'm not understanding here, but maybe I can just do like 0.25575, maybe that'll work a little bit better. An old friend of mine is going to help with the planning, writing, and possibly art. That's awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Hey, Bunny, what you doing? Do I just need to put you at 0.99 and pretend? Because I'll do that if I need to. Okay, it kind of worked. I can kind of just readjust them based on how they look. Like if Sasha moved right, and honestly, I should make like Sasha in front. So Senpai, Sasha moves right a little bit. Senpai moves left a lot. Oops, no. Sasha moves right a little bit. Senpai, we'll just move like equal left, and then we'll put Bunny can go there. Senpai can go there, and that'll just also be a more, whoops. Yes. I don't know what I hit, but I hit a thing. Still a bit close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Too much. Too much, too much, too much. For Sasha. Okay. Try once more. I think this will be a perfect. Oh. Oh, it's beautiful. It's so good. You liked writing intense scenes with Voldemort. Okay, that was like my first thought. I was like, has to be a big bad evil guy, right? So it had to be Voldemort. Maybe Snape. You wrote the graveyard scene in like 10 different fics. It was always your favorite. That scene hurts me though. Actually, it's not that scene in particular. It's the scene afterwards when they return to it's not the World Cup. What is it? It's the Triwizard Tournament. Cause okay, I'll admit, I've read the books, don't get up in arms, but I'm the movie kind of guy because I don't like reading that much. Oops. But Cedric's dad in that? That's a good scene for Cedric's dad in the acting department. And I do not like that scene because it hurts. Speaking of, let me just grab this again. Honestly, no, because it's going to jump. I was wondering if I could use this kind of like a function where I jump to it whenever I want to show all 5. And maybe there's a way to do that, but a jump is not what I want. What I want is like a run and return. I wonder if you can do that. Let's see, I've got this up. This is my RenPy help. RenPy, run, label, and return. Label and control flow. Jump statement. Call statement is used to transfer control to the given label. It also pushes the next statement onto the call stack, allowing the return statement to return control. Bless RenPy. Bless. So let's just real quick, we're gonna take this. Oh. So, I mean, actually, we still want label group naming here, but I wanted that. So we're also going to take this and, oh, yep, there's our return. That's why it ends the game, because there's nothing more on the call stack. Got it. Got it. So we're going to return, and this will be show all 5. And then we probably also would like a label hide all 5. We do not want that. That should have stayed here. Take that out. And then just change these to hide. I think that'll be fine. So let me just try that. So we'll do call show all 5, which should return. And then we will call hide all 5. And that should give us, if everything works right, the effect we want. So it shows all 5. And we did this. That sounds difficult, cool, but I'm down to try anything. And then they hide. Perfect. And then we've created a new RenPy game. Sick. That's exactly what I wanted. Tried to get Yoshi's Island, but I was outbid in the last minute. When I tried to bid again, it took forever to load. No! Heck. Oh, well, yep, there will be a next time, like Emiko says. Cedric was your favorite lot of my oldest fix, or fix it so he was still alive. I agree, that scene in the movie was heartbreaking. Nothing to be sorry about. Let's be serious here. Yoshi's Island was the game you wanted more, so you don't gotta apologize to me. Besides, I mean, it's like, that's literally part of playing the auction, is sometimes you do not get it, and that's that. That's okay. So, we made our way up to the room in awkward silence. I don't know how to do this, but whatever. We're going to figure out. At the very least, we're going to get this scene about naming the group that will end with you choosing that. At least, yeah, at least we have Yoshi's story for N64. Yep, that we do. And hopefully we'll get Star Fox and Zelda to Marrow. And I'll get my sewing machine to Marrow. What a great day to Marrow is. Our game, like, yeah, it's like ridiculous. If only Nintendo 64 games weren't so garbage to store. Oh well. They're in a shoebox, yeah. I could hear each tick of the clock. We gotta set up awkwardness. I could hear each and every tick of the clock on the wall behind me. Seconds seem to drag on. I don't know. Each one taking longer than the last. Why not? That seems awkward. And here I was, surrounded by 5. We gotta do cute. Oh wait, that's not how you do it. It's B. Cute. Close B. Yeah, why not? That seems awkward enough. And then we show all 5. I cleared my. Tell us something we don't know about Truck Coon. Ask me something you want to know about Truck Coon. Why is attention in all caps? Did I use? Oh yeah, attention patrons. Okay. Forgot about that. Click my third to get their attention. There. Does he like big? No, he's a flesh-eating Truck Coon. Truck Coon hasn't. Did you mean exotic, or did you mean what you put? Okay, I can literally hear Peggy laughing out in the living room. What's erotic about it? Yeah. Peggy is cackling. I would. Okay. Does Truck-kun have feelings besides craving flesh? They're not sure about feelings of positivity because no one's brave enough to get close to him. But they do know that Truck-kun shows no remorse when he makes a kill. Also, welcome, Bob. And thank you for this. Stop it, Peggy. And thank you for this input you have given us with our erotic coin collection. We're all already my way. Honestly, that sounds difficult line is not bad, but I think we just need like awkward silences. Could you actually hear it in the background? That's impressive. I think one thing we got to do is play up the fact that they all just died. You almost choked on your ice cream after. Holy cow. Peggy, you're killing people. Legit. Almost. Well, yeah, I think that would be accessory. Officer, I swear I was in the office streaming. It was not my jokes that killed bubblegum with ice cream. Because I'm not that funny. You have to believe me. Is Peggy Truck-kun? God, I hope not. God, I hope not. That would be horrifying. Should be a highlight clip. You gotta make it. I don't know how to make a highlight clip. I legit have no idea. Bob, you know Twitch the best out of all of us. I would love to have highlight clips on my channel. Then maybe people would find me. What we doing? We came up with personalities that we were going to run with for each girl. Namely, these. It's a clip, you only got a 90-second window to make the clip? Oh, holy cow. I thought you could go back. I guess the VOD's not available until I'm done, so yeah, that would actually make sense. So, we may not be able to clip that. But yeah, we came up with personalities for everyone. Can make highlights after the fact. Okay. I mean, okay, like Norma's happy. Maybe she's not the right one to say that. But Senpai might be all right for that. Doing it, yeah, I found the highlight, but was too late. Curses. So what do we got? Where's my cheat window? Pop you out. Pop you out. Bring this up. Can I get you bottom right? Yes. Can I get this other one bottom left? Oh, you heckin' know it. Window tiling. Let's go. I can't see chat now. Okay, let's drop that a little bit lower, I guess. And just perfectly line that up. It should be fine. Yep. And yep. Oh, but I don't need this one anymore because we can make calls. I'm better. It was a sign that I shouldn't eat ice cream this late at night. Wrong. It was a sign to keep eating more. I'm like, okay, hold on. I feel really bad for saying this, given all my previous rants. But we could make this like Angel Beats and kind of like Zombieland Saga. We'll go with that one more because Angel Beats, whatever. But hypothetically, they could not know that they died, and it just comes back to them as they get to know you better. Now, why? I have no idea. Why would that be? Do the girls know they died? Did they want to be idols in the real world? I assume yes, because why would they be summoned otherwise? Way to return to their previous life? Oh, interesting. But would have to... searching for a way back. Although, we'll see about that one. I mean, I guess if I wanted to make it like actually touching, which would be a nice bonus, Truck-kun can't be responsible for all of them. Maybe one more of them, but probably not. But that does beg the question, were they just summoned or did they die? Maybe I should put that above the do they know they died, because it seems more important to figure out if they died before we figure out if they know they died. Because if they didn't die, they don't need to know. Baloney. This one, they could be people who would make good idols who don't actually... Yeah, it was just what I was gonna write, or at least wanted to be something tangential, like a pianist or a... let's do something more interesting than piano. I don't want to make this all just Love Live. Like, sorry, Maki, you're great, but I don't want to just copy you. Like, see, violin was in Madoka. Could do like a flautist. Oh, wait, no, we have stats for them, right? We made stats. Stats. This could tell us what we want. Got dancing, so there could be like ballet. Oh, I didn't make custom stats. That's right. Not yet. I was going to replace, like, one of these or something with that. Really likes numbers and wants to be a forensic account, but happens to have a good singing voice. Something like that. To be something tangential. We'll just say, like, a musician / ballet. Okay, we'll throw some Ellie in there. Or just... had the skills. I think one girl at the very least needs to want to be an idol. And I think it should either be Norma, our Dere, our positive, happy-go-lucky girl, or I think maybe it could be interesting to do it with one of our shy girls, our Dondere, Sasha, perhaps. And so let's see, I'm trying to think. Who's the idol freak in each Love Live? Hanayo is a foodie, and Nico is the best. No, she's rough around the edges. And then in Sunshine, you have is it Hanamaru who had the magazines, or Ruby? Then you had previous idols. Obsessed. Oh, you're right. Okay, that's a good. She's an otaku. Nico's an otaku. So we could just do, like, let's just start another one. Like, potential backstories. We have wanted to be an idol. Just had a good singing voice. One, like, we could do, like, was a dancer. Just exceptionally good people skills, and then does not want to be an idol. I think you always got to have one who doesn't want to be an idol. And then there are potential others. Well, let's just spitball this, and because it's a game jam, I only got 12 days. We got to make some progress. We could sit here for 4 days trying to figure out all this stuff, and we do not have time like that. Wanted to be an idol? I think Norma or maybe Sasha would be good for that. They were a backup dancer for a larger group, but all their friends thought they could really make it on their own, but taking that step is such a big leap, and being a backup was safe and paid well enough. Not bad. Kind of not... In, like, anime idol culture, there's not really a backup. It's just centers and non-centers, but, like... no, I guess the whole point of the first Love Live was Muse was like, why do we need a center? So yeah, I guess there would be a backup. Yeah. It's just none of the idol animes have that, because they just maybe a backup for another idol group, but wanted to become a center. Scared to take leap. Who said they were an anime dancer? Are we just gonna throw random pictures of people in here? Because that'd be weird. We can use, like, this person does not exist, get some good photos of just people, and one character will just be non-anime. Only Japan. I mean, yeah, I'm sure Japan has backup dancers, yeah. It's just in Love Live, in the first Love Live, they make a point of there not being a center, but I guess that does mean in other groups there are centers, which totally makes sense, because even in the first Love Live, if you look at the group A-Rise, you have Tsubasa at the front, and then the other two people whose names I can never remember in the back, because who cares about them? They're not Tsubasa. Yeah. Saint Snow's a duo, so that doesn't really count. Are there there's George. There's the greatest idol group ever called George. Could maybe throw that in as a joke. I could have just, like, her group be called George. It's so dumb. Okay, let's see. Just had a good singing voice. Could be Sasha. Maybe Bunny. Maybe Cool. I think any one of those could work. Was a dancer. Would probably not be Sasha, but it could be Norma. Could be Senpai. Who's the one I'm forgetting? Am I forgetting? No, I have Sasha, Bunny, Cool, Norma, Senpai. Oh, that's everyone. Okay. Good. Exceptionally good. If we just went for someone with good people skills, then they could just be like Senpai would probably have that. Norma as well could hit that. Cool, maybe. Probably not. That does not want to be an idol. Could easily be Bunny or Cool, I think, especially would be them. But if Bunny's sultry, I feel like being an idol, she could kind of go for that. So maybe I think Cool would be our not want to be an idol, so we can remove her from the others. Exceptionally good people skills. So these two are really just flip-flop. So I pick one. I think Norma would just be better with people skills. One of them is literally a reincarnation of Carl Sagan, but doesn't quite remember. I don't... you know what? I'll add that to the list. We'll add that to the list. A reincarnation of Carl Sagan, but doesn't know it. It's a good idea right there. Maybe in a sequel. I think that would be hilarious, but I'm like, I'm torn. Like, I kind of want to make it kind of serious. I know my intro's ridiculous and silly, and I want to keep it, like, lighthearted, but I think if I can mix lighthearted with, like, oh, this, like, get, like, the darker undertones of, oh, these people died to come here or whatnot, I think that would be kind of cool. No, Carl Sagan didn't die by Truck Kun. Truck Kun mostly exists in Japan. Mostly. So Norma, which would put Senpai here, which would put Sasha here, and Bunny there. I think that's fair. I think that's pretty good, because then we could expand on it and just be like, worried she wasn't outgoing enough. Truck Kun can exist anywhere Truck Kun wants. That's why I said mostly. See, it's like Truck Kun actually only exists in one place at a time. But it can move really fast underwater, and that's what makes it really scary. His reincarnation. Good point. Worried she wasn't outgoing enough. Maybe she kept failing auditions, and then maybe even for Norma's group we could do something like we could kind of mash them together. A history-based game, except every notable Truck Kun. I'll do that for the next I Can't Write game jam. That would be pretty funny. I can't wait for the World War II section. That would be interesting. It's Truck Kun will kill Spock. Oh no. Our cats are just, oh, they were grabbing a snack. That's cute. Good snack grabbers. So Senpai is of course our tsundere. But if she's tsundere, that means she definitely needs obvious crush on MC. It's got to be kind of a harem dating sim a little bit. Really want to start writing the prologue, but I don't know what to do for it. Vomit draft. Just vomit words onto the page and then edit later. Definitely. So good people skills. What's something she could do in her old life? Like, I guess she could just be like a popular girl at school. Like, she could just be like getting ready for college. She could something like that. for this, if we continued on this, then Sasha could recognize Norma from auditions, but Norma doesn't recognize her back. That could make for an interesting scene right there. So Bunny's backstory is going to be interesting because she's kind of got nothing exceptional going on. If she just has a good singing voice, we'd need to figure that out, how to make it interesting. But Norma could have bested Sasha at an audition, got the role. Can she think she's a bunny? She could really like carrots. Really likes carrots. Probably not. Does not want to be an idol. Cool. So what would be her draw here? Where'd my stats go? Did I close it? Stats cool. So she is best at singing. What is she doing with those carrots? Eating them? Ask Yuri from Doki Doki. Who knows? Norma's maybe fan favorite from her group of, maybe she could be in like a group of 7, even though she wasn't center, and then like management like prohibited her from, or like management actively worked against her moving up in the ranks. And that could maybe be because like center is younger, and then like management wants to groom her to be next super sensation. Could do something like that. That would be interesting. Like, this is the most I've ever thought about like anything ever. Oh, cats by the window. Cats by the window. You guys get to look at cats now, because I think that's very important. Cat break. That's a good picture. I need to save that picture. More. Save. Saved. Good cats. Okay, hold on. So bring that back. So Bunny, kind of sultry. Be interesting. What would she do that's kind of sultry, that's unrelated to being an idol? I won a Luma Tateru. I don't know what that means, but congratulations on winning a thing. That's sick. It's like a shiny, but for a different game. Oh, is it for, was it 1010? I think that's what it was called. 1010? Yeah, Tem. Okay, darn. Almost had it. Nice. What do you mean you, like, was it a competition? You won it? That seems strange to me. It was giveaway? Nice. Okay, so what, maybe Bunny could just be like a free, not, what's the word, but kind of like a free spirit. That's what I want. Kind of a free spirit songwriter, maybe? And then she, like, dated lots of people, and because she's sultry, so I think that would kind of work, and like wrote songs for them throughout relationships. Could be something. 5 winners, 50 participants. I got 6th, but one of the people who placed above bowed out of the prizes, and then everyone else got to pick first. You got the one you wanted anyways. That's sick for picking last. I feel like that never happens. Awesome. Okay, we're going to lo-fi hip-hop radio. Beats to relax. Study to. Oh god. Hold on. Where's my mute button? Oh god, now I don't need to sneeze. She's kind of like Taylor Swift, yeah, but more sultry. When it got down to just 2 remaining, your heart left, and then it happened. Oh, that's, yeah, I bet, for real. It's even more special because it's the streamer's favorite Temtem too, so it's extra special. Oh, okay, it was from a streamer. I thought it was like a game giveaway, and I was like, wow. Only 50 participants? Like, Temtem was pretty big, I believe. Where are my lo-fi beats? Oh, it didn't start playing. We're gonna try some of these. I don't know if this is gonna like destroy my stream as I stream music too. I mean, the problem is it's more than music, it's a video, but I don't know. Let me know if I start like dropping frames or anything. Just gonna indent this whole thing. Super hyped, you have to buy the game now, but whatever. Oh, you don't have the game? You entered the giveaway? That's great. Like, will you even be able to get it? It's not like gonna like not allow you to trade or something because you haven't played the game. Just got back to master mode. Nice. Okay, so Cool does not want to be an idol. Why would she not want to be an idol? Who wouldn't want to be an idol? Like, yeah, we already have the rejected storyline, so it wouldn't work. It's not like she could take a bad rejection from an audition or anything. We need people who just aren't. So we still need anything for Senpai and Cool. Because, like, Senpai has, like, this obvious. I mean, everyone kind of needs a crush on the main character. Well, I mean, we'll see if we go more harem or just dating sim. Honestly, it may not even turn out like a dating sim. It may just turn into, like, learning their backstory. And then, like, I'd be happy if you just, like, talked to. Okay, hold on. Here's a potential game. It's not really a loop, but I'm gonna call it a loop. But it's like, it could just be need to name the group and perform a concert. So then you could maybe talk to each girl, learn their backstory, learn their likes, dislikes in music. After talking to all, I mean, you may not even need to name the group, honestly, but maybe you can. Maybe name group. I think I can be traded it right after I get a starter. It's not like Pokemon trading. You just give and get. Yeah, I figured, but I was like, maybe they'd be like, you can't trade until level 5. Who knows? After talking to all, maybe name group and select the one whose song you want to perform. They become center, are happy, concert goes well, even though outfits are awful. So I still need default like school uniforms / casual wear outfits. And maybe more cohesive bad idol outfits. Oops. And then, so once you do that, the concert goes well, and then you just do like, then you just really get the outro / ending for selected girl. Honestly, there's our MVP. There's our minimum viable product for how this game would go. I think that's totally fine, because then that splits it up nicely. Then we do 5 scenes, 1 for each girl. So we have this first scene where we're all together as a group. So I can maybe add it to like the terms and conditions of the gachapon machine that you need to perform that night, and maybe the manager only tells him afterwards. Like, oh yeah, if you can't perform tonight, you don't complete your contract and you can't manage this idol group. Like, what? Oh, okay. So then you get this scene that we're working on where you just kind of meet all the girls, and then he'll just be like, okay, I'm going to talk with you guys all one by one and try and figure out what in the heck we're doing here. And then you go through the 5 scenes of that, so that's 6 scenes. Then you select one, you get their kind of response scene is 7. Well, I technically need to count that as 12 because there are options, but it would be shorter. And then you get the outro, which would be 5 more. So we're looking at like 17 scenes, which is not terrible if we keep them kind of short. So let's just write that down. 1 scene, 5 scenes to play. 5 scenes, 1 plays. This can be 1 scene, so we need that, but change position based on center / song. Let's be serious. That's 5 scenes. 5 scenes, and then 5 scenes. We're actually looking at like 21. Thank you for believing in me. So we're looking at like 21 scenes. That's a number. I can do it. So what we still need is backstories for these. The girl next door, she definitely seems like kind of the bland one, maybe. Like, she's the one who would be like, So we have cool as a kudere. So she's just cool, just like relatively calm, cool, collected, and all that. So I'm thinking she just wouldn't care for like the. So we could do like. She could just be like enjoys singing, doesn't care for the aesthetic. And then maybe she's like kind of the type who like had her life, had life planned out from an early age, you know, like college to job to marriage to etc. And this is just like saw like pursuing singing as a waste of time. That seems like something. So then just senpai. Just senpai. That's what you got? Looks like a score bunny. Let me bring up like actual Twitch. Oh, that's cute. It's like score bunny kind of mixed with Morpeko and a little bit of a Mulga, maybe? Lumatot. Oh, that's what you said. I like that. It's cute. Maybe we can worry. Note the eyes aren't quite right. They've been replaced with Luma symbols, like dollar signs, but for Luma. Sick. I didn't realize that was what changed. I figured it was like different colors. But they just get the cash money eyes? I mean, let's be serious. I've got does not have the Luma star eye. Oh, darn. Lame. They do change colors. Totaru is normally green, or Tataru. I don't know if I would like that thing as green. Green seems like a weird color for that. How do you figure out the first sentence when writing? Let's look at my first sentence. Great work, everyone. You don't. Oh no, sorry, it's we got him. Yeah, you definitely don't. I'm going to change this one to that boss went down easy peasy. That way you know it's a game. Yeah, you figure out other sentences and then eventually you figure out what the first sentence should be. That seems fair. I like that. Instead of out of here, I'm logging off. There we go. That's fine. That way you know it's a game. Bye, nerd. Then we change scenes. That needs a period. Okay, that's fine. It's like a surprising number of lines, honestly. I didn't think I'd be up at like 600 some lines. I mean, granted, part of that's because I like white space, so I've got like maybe one white space for every like 0.8 lines or something. No, 1.2 lines, 1.3. Yeah, that's it. More lines than white space, but a lot of white space too. Just about a lot of white space. Okay, maybe I should just move forward and stop worrying about Senpai for right now. Honestly, Senpai could just be like, doesn't have a backstory. Kinda lost in life. Just liked hanging out with friends, etc., etc. That's fine, right? Their senpai is mysterious. I don't think the girl next door should ever be super mysterious. Just nobody knows about senpai. And then, of course, our other potential backstory, Yandere, actual wanted murderer, would be Truck-kun. It seems they've done a lot, but what they actually did was ambiguous. Senpai, no, Senpai is not Truck-kun. You think Truck-kun enjoys hanging out with friends? I mean, I'm sure he would if he had any friends, but he eats them all. Maybe I should just and see, like, gonna change this a little bit. All right. Hi, my name is MC Transformers Truck-kun / Senpais in disguise. More than meets the beep beep. Can we read through the game and see what you've got so far? Sure. Yeah, we can do that. Why not? Why not? It'll give me a little bit of a break. So we got... Alright, so we start in our fantasy world and just... Yeah, we got him! Great work, everyone! That boss went down easy peasy. And we got the epic loots. All thanks to MC. That's why you put all your stats in luck. Could have used more DPS, though. Where were you on that? Hey, we got the drop, right? Yeah, I guess, but be more useful next time. That's the thanks I get? Psh, I'm logging off. Bye, nerd. All right. Psh, perfect. That scene is best writing I've ever done. Gonna go get some beer and snacks from the mini mart. Not if I have anything to say about it. It's so dumb. I love that. Ah, my head. Where am I? I look around and take in my surroundings. Log houses. These are log, right? Truck-kun has a line. Truck-kun has always had a line. He is, from the first version, has always said, not if I have anything to say about it. Yeah, A++ for Truck-kun, for sure. Log houses? People chopping wood? We can maybe put in like some ambience here. This isn't modern day Japan. And my body. My BMI must be the lowest it's been in 10 years. I feel strong. Have I been isekai'd? I start to feel lightheaded. The world is spinning, but despite my outburst, none of the passersby pay me any mind. I call out to a man with a large hammer strapped to his back. Yeah, shh, it's ancient. Ancient fantasy world. Excuse me, sir. Hey, how can I help you? I was wondering, where am I? Oh, you from Japan too? How did you... Oh, we get a couple of you each day. You guys should really look both ways before crossing the street. That's not fair. I barely even left my house. Not important. What's this world called? This is Diasaki. Diasaki? Yeah, you got it. It's a pleasant town. Certainly been built up from the small village it once was. If coming here is common, there must be an adventurers guild in town then, right? Can you point me to it? Maybe I should change that and just say a guild in town, because I think adventurers is the standard. Sure, kid. It's right down that way. Man points down the road behind me. Great. My life begins anew today, then. I should just maybe get rid of the then on that one. Thank you, sir. I take off running in the direction he pointed me. Taking one last look back, I see the man waving slowly as he fades away. Zoop! Good timing on that, Bob. This is what an adventurer's guild. See, this one can stay, because this is me thinking. So hold on, let me just then... I'm just going to do that. And then get rid of adventurer's guild there. Must be a guild in town. I think that'll just work better. So this is what an adventurer's guild looks like. People are drinking and talking and partying. This is the life for me. I'm sure with my newfound strength, I'll be the greatest warrior this world has ever seen. Many may have been isekai'd before me, but I will best every single one of them. But first, I approach the counter where the manager is sitting, watching me intently. Must be Myron. I hate that line so much, but I'm not going to get rid of it. Can I help you? Yeah, I'd like to join the guild. Congratulations, you're officially a member. Wait, it's that easy? Indeed. Fantastic. Now where are your bounty listings? And point me to the blacksmith. I'll take care of any monster issues you have. They're right back here. She points to a wooden panel right behind the counter. But it's empty. I take it you're a recent transfer then. A transfer? No, I haven't been a guild member at all. I meant to this world. Your dress, your lack of basic knowledge of current happenings. You must be from Japan. You too, huh? You see, we have so many champions from Japan. We haven't had a monster concern in decades. Decades? The manager nods enthusiastically. So, what do people do here? Well, living in relative safety has shifted concerns from surviving to thriving. We've seen a great deal of technological improvements in recent years, but this work ethic has stressed the population. Truth be told, entertainment is where a lot of recent transfers have gone. Entertainment like video games? As cool as being an adventurer sounds, if I can work with video games, my childhood self would be so jealous. Oh, nothing of the sort. Well, that was ruined fast. Our technology isn't quite so sophisticated. We never get... Right? This is why you do a read-through. We never got a newcomer who actually... I guess we could say we never get newcomers who actually work also. We never got a newcomer who actually works with electronics. Just those who use them an unhealthy amount. Unless you can build one of these computers, you're out of luck. If not video games, then what? You beat the AI at 6-ball? Woohoo! Proud of you! Singing and dancing are always quite popular at local pubs. Lively original music always brings a smile to people's faces. There's one more difficulty. Oh, goodness. You don't mean idols, do you? Oh, good. You've heard of them as well. We've had a few who had never heard of the concept. That's a little repetitive. Good. I'll just leave that highlighted because that one needs a little bit of work. Yeah, that's 51 club. If you would like, we can determine your stats and see where you would belong. No thanks. I'll find something else to do. It's not uncommon for idols to make thousands of gold a month. Only thousands? Surely there are more profitable ventures. Well, a mansion in the capital city. Is that the right capital? I don't think so. Maybe? Header uppermost. capital city. City. Oh no, that is the right one. What is capital? A building or complex of building. Interesting. Okay, cool. Well, a mansion in the capital city only costs 300 gold a month. So, thousands, you said. We just need to determine your stats. Singing, dancing, tailoring, and so on. Then we can place you where you would fit best. With this body, I would no doubt be the greatest dancer this world has ever seen. I could probably even center my own group and make a true fortune. Alright then, go ahead. We'll see my stats. With a flourish, the manager pulls out a metal orb from beneath the counter and sets it in front of me. The orb is hovering an inch off the platform underneath it. Attention patrons, we have a new member. Please join us at the front for the stat checking ceremony. Several people get up from their tables and saunter towards us. Is this really necessary? It's a break in the monotony of day-to-day life. Now, just place your hands on this orb to begin. Confusingly, the capital is the city in which the governing power resides, and the capital is the building in which the governing power gathers. That's probably why I'm confused all the time, because that's stupid. I do as she says, and rest my palms on the cold metal. The magical device begins to whir to life. Murmur, murmur, murmur. The machine gets louder and louder with each passing second. A small puff of smoke escapes from the device as well. This can't be. Murmur, murmur, murmur. I forgot about the crowd. The crowd will be very good, I think. I've never seen anything like this. The device lets out a soft ding, and the machine's whirring slows down. As the smoke clears, a light is emitted from one side of the orb, projecting my stats on the wall. Singing, 3. Dancing, 2. Tailoring, 10. There we go, tailoring! A perfect 10 out of 10. I can't say I expected that, but it could be fun. I would get to design cute outfits for cute girls. This is perfect, actually. Actually, this is a scale of 0 to 100. So what you're saying is... You beat the last AI on the first try? Nice. Normal averages from Japan are in the 30s and 40s. You're completely worthless. I purse my lips as the stats keep scrolling. Guitar, 7. Drums, 4. Business and leadership, 2. Social, 1. Now that's just offensive. The stats continue scrolling for a good 30 seconds more. There are a few highlights, but nothing higher than a 25 in eating. I look down, dejected. Just as I feel tears welling up in my eye, a loud gasp comes from the crowd. I glance up and my mouth drops. Luck, 138. Impossible. I can't help but laugh at the irony. Luck, of all things. So, what can I do with luck? I suppose you could try to manage your own group. I've never seen someone with luck higher than 24, so I'm not really sure. Management, eh? Well, my social skill might work against that, but I'll have to give it a try. Do I just need to go find dancers of my own then? Well, as you said, that'd be near impossible with your social skills. Unnecessary. Thankfully, yeah, real lucky. Thankfully, we had one transfer with the strong magical abilities many, many years ago, before magic was erased from Japan. It was magic in Japan? I've never read about that in the history books. He helped create a machine that could summon it. Yeah, she just ignores him. He helped create a machine that could summon a human being to this world capable of whatever he entered as search parameters. A few other transfers with high business skills found that they could make a profit off of it by charging for each use. They also added a nice random aspect, so you never know. No. So you never know what you're going to get. So we'll just enter idle for the desired job, and when you're ready, give the handle a pull. 11 summoning spheres will descend out of the machine, and you may pick any 5 of them to be your group. One more thing. The color of the spheres, we should add something about, like, secondary pulls. Because we said we charge for it, so we should just say, like, the first pull is free at the very least. So you never know what you're going to get. I'll just say, like, and don't worry. And don't worry. The first pull is on us. I think that's fine. One more thing. The color of the sphere relates to rarity. White is common, yellow is uncommon, orange is rare. Red is super rare, and purple is legendary. But we haven't seen a purple in months. And the higher the rarity, the better fit of idol they will be. Don't worry though, the machine will guarantee at least one red sphere to give you a fighting chance. After all, no one wants to watch a train wreck on stage. Hey, hang on. Did people seriously invent an actual gotcha machine? Did I say something wrong? There should maybe be another ... there, I think. Get the pacing of that. I don't know how you knew that name. It's a lie. Truck Coon wants to watch that. Good. Good. Tenderize the meat with the tears of the viewers. I don't know how you knew that name. No. Back. My mouse double clicks sometimes. The evil god Gotcha is the mortal enemy of our goddess' sense of pride and accomplishment. I'll forgive you this time, but please don't say that name again in my presence. Sorry. So, just to clarify, these spheres will summon people from other worlds? Just like what happened to me. Well, in your case, it was random chance. But yes, exactly like that. Don't worry. Their families will get over it eventually. Truck Coon in the audience waving a pennant that says Cowcatchers on it. Oh, boy. I'd hate to do that to them, but if it's the only way to prevent myself from starving to death, it's not like I won't be able to provide a good home for them once we're famous, so it's fine, right? Plus, I'll get to be surrounded by cute girls. Without a further thought, I pulled the lever. The manager clapped her hands together, and the crowd began cheering. Woo! A red ball drops out of the machine first. There should maybe be a bit more build-up there. More build-up of the machine getting ready to dispense spheres. A red ball drops out of the machine first. There's your center. I bet she's a cute one. Next, a white ball. Then another white. A yellow next. White. Purple. The crowd goes wild. There should maybe be... should definitely be an exclamation point there. The crowd goes wild. Going wild. Well, I suppose I was mistaken. There's your luck at work. Orange. Purple. The crowd stops cheering, and the room goes eerily silent. People are just staring in shock now. Purple. Is the machine broken? Purple. Everyone stares in disbelief. Purple. Well, I suppose you know which 5 you want to take. I should change that also. These are not necessarily the 5 he should take, and the manager should know better. Yatta! As if on cue, the crowd begins cheering again, shaking the walls of the guild. I run over to the machine and excitedly grab the 5 purple spheres, placing them in the summoning tray. You might want to check their stats first. Why would I? They're all purple! Okay, but be careful. You might have difficulties selecting a center if they're all of equal worth. Who cares about that? Well, they might. She motions to an area next to the machine. That's what happens when you have a 138 and lock on it. She motions to an area next to the machine where the 5 girls I've selected are waiting. Bunny. Cool. Norma. Oh, she's so happy. Okay, Sasha's getting a little happy-go-lucky there with her dancing. And Senpai. So, there you have it. That's your idol group. just come up with a name and complete the necessary. Okay, real quick. Manager says something about how much the next poll costs because she knows the stats may not work in his favor. Just come up with a name and complete the necessary paperwork so you can begin working for the guild. Sounds easy enough. Can we rent? And then that's where we need like manager also mentions stipulation that first concert must be tonight. And then maybe this is some reason about giving the girls a chance when they were pulled from their world. Because it would be mean just to pull the girl from their world and then not have a concert. Penalty is death? Why not? If you die in the isekai, you die in real life. Again. And then we go to the room, which is where we're here. And we don't have much there. But boop, boop, boop. Why did I go into past tense again? We make our way up to the room. I can hear each and every tick of the clock on the wall behind me. Each one taking. Here I am, surrounded by 5 cute girls who are under contract to be in my idol group. Clear my throat to get their attention, but their faces are all already looking my way. Right? Hi, my name is MC. Okay. First, who has to be tonight so that you can have less First show has to be tonight, I think, maybe, so that you can have less than 12 hours to prepare something from scratch that would normally take weeks or months of preparation for an established group, but you're just meeting each other so they can succeed. I'm gonna need a repeat of that. First show has to be tonight so that you can have less 12 hours. So they can succeed. Yeah, I'm gonna need a translation on that one. I'm not exactly sure what you're saying, Bob. You put in your notes that the first show has to be tonight so the group has a chance to succeed. That seems like a tall order. Oh, sorry. Well, so the girls have a chance, like, so, like, go on it, like, I mean, the girls a chance maybe can be scouted by other owners if the group fails. That's kind of what I mean. The girls get a chance to show off their skills rather than like they just come down and don't get any chance to perform because the owner that they're under contract with doesn't perform ever. So it's kind of just like an out clause for all of the girls. Yeah, so it's like their escapes that they can't just get brought to this world and then not make any money. Not really like tryouts, because you only are allowed to summon 5 of them by the rules I've already established in this. So like that is his group. But it's just saying the group must perform so that either the group continues or the group can be parted out. And if the group does not perform, then the contract is ended by way of perhaps death to the owner or manager. But yeah, it's not really tryouts. The tryouts were supposed to be the main character looking at the stats of each and every one and selecting the best options. Whereas our main character just chose all purples, who all happen to just be singers and dancers. And then, did I have notes about... I don't know if I had notes, but I was like, boy band, but of girls, that's literally what an idol group is. And it's amazing. Oh, this is perfect. I was just going to show you a picture of the anime, but even better, here are all the voice actors of Love Live Sunshine, which is great. So, oh man, now I get to see if I mess this up. That's Yoshiko in top left. Ruby in the... Is it Ruby? Yeah, I think Ruby in the middle. Then Hanamaru on the right, I would assume. Those are our first years with the yellow ties. The red ties are our second years. And I believe we have Riko on the left, Chika in the middle, and Yo on the right. And then our third years. Mari is definitely on the right with the hair loop. Then the third years are Daya and... Okay, so Daya with the straight bangs and Kanan with the... She doesn't look like Kanan much at all, but I'm pretty sure this is Daya on the left. But this is what the Love Live Idol group looks like. Oh yes, they're all adorable. There's, I'm sure, a reason they were chosen. Plus, they all have great voices. And we saw them live, except Daya. Daya was not there. But yes, that's pretty much what an idol group looks like. Blame Truck-kun. Thankfully it wasn't that bad. I think she had, what did she have? It was some kind of sickness. Yeah, back in my day when we were allowed to go to concerts. Back when earthquakes hit in the middle of everything. Oh, this is actually, that's the picture actually used by Anime Expo. That's on their website. And then, you know what? Hold on. View file. So bring that back. Bring it. Why can't I grab this? Okay, that's what I need to do. Hold on. Do that. And then this one. This one seems good. Nope. Whoop. So yeah, now you can kind of see how they're all dressed up. So Yoshiko has her bun. She's down here in the bottom right. Like I said, Mari has her hair loop. Yo has the short wavy hair. Geez, see, this is making me think this is Kanan, which might make sense because she's got the face frame and the ponytail. But Kanan doesn't have that, and Daya has the straight bangs, so I'm a little iffy on those two, honestly, because I'm a fake fan, I guess. Chika in the middle, I wish she had her little antenna. Riko right here with the red hair is over here on the left with the hair pulled in the left part. Hanamaru is this girl right here with the yellow eyes. And then finally Ruby. I wish she had the pigtails because Ruby's pigtails are amazing. But she does not. So yes, boy band but of girls is about the most accurate statement you can make, honestly. Got a message at work. I should probably not be checking it. Okay, I'm not my problem. It's dangerous to check work while I'm like not working. Oh, rip my strat. I was looking at the pic and comparing to the image, and I was only using the kerchiefs to decide where to look. Yeah, the image has only red. Yeah, that's a good point. That is interesting. Definitely the kerchiefs normally are different colors per group. But what do I know? It's really hair you gotta go off of for some of the basic ones. Like I said, you can easily get Yoshiko, and Mari just guaranteed from hair alone, because the Yo hair is always on point with the short and wavy. After that, then you kind of gotta guess. Hanamaru, you might be able to get. Probably not Rico. Even I have trouble with Daya and Kanan. And Ruby did not have the pigtails, so how would you get Ruby at all? So yeah, that's hurts a little bit. Where are the kerchiefs? Okay, so I think we just need to work on this. Alternatively, we could just start breaking into the smaller scenes already, because it might just be easier to do this out of order depending on what I'm feeling. Or we could just go through and do some of these. I don't think those are terribly important, though, for the basic MVP. Where are my... Just grab that. So I'm definitely going to need that for my reference. So does not want to be an idol. Cool actually does it. So I mean, we can just have cool be like, not a chance. Count me out. And then they would have all been there, so we could have someone else. Sasha, maybe, who wanted to be an idol. Sasha or Norma. Norma would understand it a bit more, so I think she's good. We have to perform tonight. And then we can just have cool be like, what do I care? It's not my life on the line if we go the death route. Which I'm like, at this point, why not? And MC is just... do you not care about people at all? Maybe Bunny speaks. Sasha shouldn't speak until we do like introductions with each other. Just like tell me one thing about yourself, because that's always a good icebreaker. We definitely want to do that. She could just be like the, I don't know. I think it could be kind of fun. Getting to prance around and pretty outfits. Maybe not prance. It sounds like she's making fun of it. Getting to dance around in pretty outfits. Being the target of everyone's affection. So we've had Senpai, Cool, Norma, and Bunny. So yeah, everyone's kind of talked right now. Could just give it a try. Only one concert. Hold on, let's see. We're here now, and then maybe kind of tapers off, and yeah, just like yeah, okay, I guess everyone remembers their life back home. We can just, you know, just whatever. We killed them. It's what we did. We know it. We know it. Maybe this was a mistake after all. Well, could just start by telling each other about ourselves. Maybe that would help break the ice a little. I'll start. Definitely gotta start. That's the important part. That's how they get the icebreaker going. I held I think a top 10 spot in the definitely World of Swordcraft. That seems good. Top 10 spot in the World of Swordcraft rankings. Then why not? We gotta say something about ourselves, otherwise it's not gonna work. It doesn't gotta be good. We just gotta finish the game, Jam. That's the important part. Let's just do call hide all fives. We'll do that, because then we can have show bunny at middle with fade with a while line of 0.1. To be so lazy. Didn't look like an otaku in this world. Right. I don't look like an otaku in this world. That was the past me, I guess. I'm working on bettering myself. Maybe we can show her actually at left, and then we can show someone else. Maybe send Norma. Norma's our happy-go-lucky type, and she can be at right with fade. Although, why would I do that? Because you're going to be moving left, and you're going to be moving right. And then your y line is 0.1. I wonder, can you call... Oh, perfect. I could do that. I could do that. I could do that. Let's do that. I think that'll be super nice. Let's make another subroutine, as they call them, and we will do label showgirl, and we will pass in a pose. I think this is what it's saying to do, right? Subroutine. Yep. And then pass that with a pose and a... I guess I kind of just do everything with a pose and a position and a transition, I guess. And I mean, it's not going to be the greatest thing in the world because it's still kind of wordy, but whatever, because we can do show girl, right? That's what we do. They always use it in dialogue. I hope I can use it. Oh, you gotta do... Oh, no. Okay, I can do this. Good. I was like, oh god, I do not wish. So that's setting a default value. That's fine. We'll just do pose equals. We'll just set def. Oh, I don't know how to do it. Whatever. We'll try this. At position with transition y line 0.1. So what happens if I do that? And so we will do showgirl Norma right, move in right. Can I do that? I mean, this didn't crash. Okay, I mean, that subroutine still works. That's nice. That sounds difficult. But I'm down to try. Okay, it did not auto refresh like I thought. Okay. Expected statement. Expected image name component. Okay, so that's not working. Which sucks. Darn it. Splash screen. We could do that. We could have a nice splash screen. Oh, it's I would want main menu. Call statement described. Python, yeah, but that's not terribly helpful. The pass keyword, when using a call expression with an arguments list, is being served between the expression and the arguments list. Otherwise, the arguments list will be parsed as part of the expression, not part of the call? What? Expression following it is evaluated in the string. so computed is used as the name of the label to call. If the expression keyword is not present, the name of the statement to call must be explicitly given. That doesn't make sense. I'm probably just getting way too uppity just because I made bad art and need to do a Y line all the time. But whatever. That's my fault, I suppose. I think that's very admirable of you. Ah, oh, thanks, Norma. You're so nice. She's so helpful. This one we can maybe make Bunny kind of have an inquiring O, because that's more sultry, maybe. Thanks, Norma. I think that's... then we can hide. So I wonder how this works. So I'm going to hide Bunny. And then what if I just show Norma at middle? What happens if I do that? Do I get a new Norma? Is it still gonna... Or, okay, maybe I only need these braces, like... Oh, well, wait, hold on. It would help if maybe I actually passed in the variable? Let me try that again. Heh, showgirl. I get it. Norma, right? Move in right. So I'm like, I feel like this should work. No. Okay, so what if I don't? So maybe I only need these if it's in dialogue, right? Expected statement. I don't know what that... Oh, because I need to do call. Call. It's not much better, really, if that's... Yeah, okay. Let's try again. Let's just start. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, my goodness. I don't have time to go through it again. Okay. Fresh. Start again. We'll be fine. Let's start. Make our way up to the room in awkward silence. So is it going to work? Yes. That's good. My name is MC. And all right, I need to change that. All right. That sounds difficult. Not a chance. Count me out. But you heard the manager. We have to perform tonight. What do I care? It's not my life on the line. Again? Yeah, we should maybe change that because her life was already on the line. Otherwise, MC will. What do I care? It sounds like a perfect outcome to me. And then the irony is, do you not care about other people? It also says the guy who killed 5 girls. I don't know. I think it could be kind of fun, getting to dance around in pretty outfits, being the target of everyone's affection. We could just give it a try. I mean, we're here now. So long silence. I guess everyone remembers their life back home. Maybe this was a mistake after all. Well, we could just start by telling each other about ourselves. Maybe that would help break the ice a little. I'll start. My name is NC. I held a top 10 spot in the world of swordcraft overall rankings. If anyone knows what that is. Okay, they all hide. Maybe it takes a little while. I could maybe do a hide all at once, but whatever. Oh, I wouldn't have expected someone like you to be so lazy. Right. I don't look like an otaku in this world. He really did kill 5 girls just so he could have fun with cute girls? Yeah. That's just how it be. That was the past me, I guess. I'm working on bettering myself. All right. Think that's very admirable of you. That looks like it worked real nice. Thanks, Norma. And then... Oh, name middle is not defined. Really? Center. Do I need to do pose equals Norma? Position equals right? Because if I have to do this... If I have to do this, it's just no good. Okay. So that still didn't work. And then, yeah, that still happens. A fatal error has errored. Oh no! We're erroring! Oh, but that's fine, because I was just testing if it fixed her, and it did not. So we can't do that, which I think is a little bit... Whatever. Label. Disappear all 5. We'll do that. It's probably going to be more useful, all things told. So we just do... Take that, remove that, remove that, remove that, remove that, and just put it all right there with dissolve. I think that's how you do it. I think that's what they said. Okay, thanks for indenting the line for me then, I guess. I guess I did. No, I did copy a space. Never mind, that one's on me. Could not find return label. I found it. Might need colons. I have colons. Oops. I feel like I didn't change anything that would break it. Does it just not work going backwards? Should be interesting. Okay, that's all that. Okay, they all disappear at once. That's nice. I should probably show her with a fade. Okay, but if you go back, it... No, okay, so it's just something about... I don't know. Labels aren't function calls. You don't return out of them and then resume your previous context. Yes, you do. I read the documents. That is exactly how it works. It keeps a stack of labels and return pops off the stack and sends you back to the context where you were. It is exactly how it works. They are almost exactly function calls. It's just they apparently can't pass parameters into things like this, only into dialogue. Ugh. Whack. Or is that actually Python? I never really used labels much. I didn't even know labels were a thing in Python. So, shows what I know. So we don't need, obviously we don't need this. This should be hide bunny. No, hold on. Show bunny with fade. I mean, if we faded them all out, we might as well just keep, or not that, it should be a dissolve. I will never get fade and dissolve right, but that seems fair. I mean, even if they move out later, they should fade in. Yeah. Yeah, call is what helps keep the context because we're not jumping. And I don't even know if I want to know what warping is. That sounds horrifying. Oh, yeah. No, see, go to is bad, but jump is okay. As long as you don't use go to. Unless you're writing in something very old. What else would you be writing in? Python? No, that's not a language that exists. Stop making up words. Oh boy. Oh no. Oof. That's not good. Whirl? I don't know what that is. Do you know how much longer the stream will last? Probably not much longer. I promised Peggy we would drink wine and watch Fresh Prince tonight. So we're either winding down now or maybe half an hour or so more. 7 days. Of course I remembered. Peggy just sent me a tweet via Facebook, but apparently my second cousin was reporting on some of the protests in. I don't know if it said where. But he was reporting on. Oh, in Portland. He was reporting on some of the protests in Portland and was assaulted by the police. So that's cool. I hope he's all right. I've never met this guy. Second cousin's kind of always that weird one where I didn't even know I had any second cousins, but I knew there was a high chance I did, but ugh, the world. Yeah, no, it's not. It was not a pleasant video, but thankfully there's no reports that he is seriously injured, at least not according to this one tweet. He's not like a huge political figure. He was just reporting for this group, it seems. Ugh. Hope he's all right. I hope everyone's all right. Like, this is just ridiculous how much violence the police are using against peaceful protesters. So show Norma at center. So that's not gonna work. It's like this isn't gonna work. It didn't. Back. Okay, that's fine. It's like, that's fine. Because she, I don't know, she should dissolve. What happens if you do that? So she appears and then, oh, nice. So it just does take her position. Yeah, no, the is just not good. Okay, that's real nice. I like that it just takes her position and moves it. I was worried because it was called move in right and not just like move from right or something. If it were move from right, then I'd be like, all right, like that should work exactly how I expect it to. But move in right, oh, a little less accepting of, but whatever. Compute does not error. Oh, that's Emiko. You will learn next year when you start taking coding classes that compute always errors. My system says does not have X, but it has X. Give it more X. X gonna give it to you after all. I think Norma would say, I guess I'll go next. My name is Norma. She's more happy-go-lucky than my name is. She's an I'm Norma. I'm Norma. Oh, no, but she can't. No, wait. Oh, yeah. No, this is fine, because she was the dancer. I actually have experience being an idol already. Whoa, you do? Norma. I was a dancer in a group back home called, they're gonna be called George right now. I love George. I can give it twice as much X, I suppose. Up X and down X. Wouldn't it be left X and right X? Up and down would be on the Y. Getting your schedule in early August sometime, so we'll see if I'll actually get to take computers. Wait, there's a chance you can't take it just because your schedule says so? That's baloney. I don't approve of that. I mean, okay, I guess technically there was for me too, but like that's not fair. It's the Pauli exclusion principle, up and down spins. Sure, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. Oh. You've heard of us? Sasha, yeah. You don't recognize me? Norma, did you come to our shows? Sort of. Electrons know like being same as other electron? Sure. They're all the same to me. There's just more of them on different atoms. I hope it was everything you dreamed of. That's nice. MC. go next? Oh, I should show Sasha. Show Sasha at left with move in left. Actually, that would be a fade. Because that's the first time she's coming in since they faded out. That's fine. Being as ridiculously shy and introverted as I am, I was devastated to learn that I couldn't get out of vocal music in my freshman year, even if I didn't ask for the class. Oh, no. That would destroy me. Yes, Peggy, educate me on orbitals and spin. Right now. Hide Norma with move out right. Show Sasha at center with move in left. Y line 21. Sasha. If I have to. My name is Sasha. Orbital equals ball. Ball is sort of like a chicken. Thank you. Yep, got that. But you did chem right. Nope. When you spin the chicken, it gets mad, does a peck. Uh-huh. Getting it. I don't know where this is going, but I wanna. The chicken is just like Skittle. Skittle is electron orbital. I got it. They tried to put you in ROTC. Oh my god, your school sounds incompetent. Luckily got out of that one. The bell even rang before I had to introduce myself to the class. Holy cow, how did you end up in so many classes you don't want? How's that possible? Except it's more complex than they teach in high school. I gotta do a fill? I don't know what that means. Except that it's more complex than they teach in high school. Sure. I know, fills in high school, yes. Sure. Fill. Yep. Is an ROTC an opt-in young military organization? Right? Right? I had to sign up for it. Chicken thing is from a joke that... Yeah, no. I know that, but... Phil? I get that. Physicists always approximate an animal by picking a somewhat close shape. Yes. Just imagine a spherical cow in a vacuum. You put it in a sphere. Chicken. Yes, I get that. But I don't understand fill. You just randomly brought up fill. You have to fill an electron orbital in a certain way. Why? They orbit around nothing pretty much, don't they? Course. The center of the atom is not that big. It's teeny tiny. You'd broken away. Okay, but why? But you don't need to fill the electron orbital. And neither are electrons. The chicken might be. We're not. We haven't proven the chicken is not. A system which has spherical symmetry and whose state is changing because of chemical reactions and diffusion cannot result in an organism such as a horse, which is not spherically symmetrical. Okay, I got it. So, yep, cute anime girls. That is my area of expertise right here. I know a lot of them. No, I don't need rescuing. I will die in idle hell. I am idle trash and I am proud. Imagine a cute anime girl in a cylinder is a cylinder in a vacuum. Uh-huh. Got it. Yes. I meant from the physics. Please rescue me from the physics. Yes, please. I did not do well in my one physics class. I got a B, I think. B plus, maybe. And I was elated. Oh, I should not say cool. Awesome. Just because for right now we have a character named Cool, so I'm like, let's not. Without Bob, I would have failed your first physics class, but I did well in my second. The prof even wrote a letter of rec for me. Woo! Thanks, Steinecker? Was that her name? Why am I blanking on her name? Okay, good, I got it. Yeah, she was awesome. I specifically pushed my first or my only physics class because I really wanted to take it with her. Namely, so that it would be easier, because she was apparently a lot better at explaining stuff than the other teacher, professor. So the cute anime girl is going very fast. Okay, Uma Musume, got it? As she slows down, she emits Cherenkov radiation. This is how she shows up on television sets around the globe. Okay, yes. That was a running and idle anime, so she would have been on TV. Yes, Special Week was on TV. Apparently I took the same construction class twice? What? Construction? I got an incompetent grad student for your first physics class. Wondered why the averages on her test were like 40% when usually it was 65%. I've tried nothing and I'm all out of ideas. Okay, who would be next? Maybe Senpai? Hide. Yeah, she's complained to me about that TA a lot. And I did not know her when she was taking this class, so I think that says something. Hide Sasha with move out left. Show Senpai with at center with fade. 9.1. Just wanted to share how incompetent it sounds. Incompetent, and I'm so sorry. You've gotten so far off track that I don't know what you're doing, so I don't know how to help you. That's not a thing a professor should say. Even if you're a grad student, if you're trying at all to be a professor, which is part of being a grad student, because you kind of got to teach a little bit, that should not be your response. Senpai. Sure. wait, you everyone. Start at the beginning of the problem, right? Yeah, like figure out where it was like, figure out where it goes wrong. I wish your school was not that incompetent, Emiko. That just sounds a little tragic, to be honest. Like, I could have survived vocal music or whatever that class was called. I like my high school choir teacher tried to recruit me because she thought I'd be good at singing because my sister was good at singing. Have you heard my voice? This is not a singing voice. This voice kills if people hear it. But I'm like, yeah, I could have like survived it. But man, even if I had gotten mistakenly put into ROTC, I would have just like stopped going to school. I it's funny. I probably would have become a truant, which is exactly what would lead me to the military later. It's so stupid. Enjoying my voice and listening to my singing voice are very different things. People die when I sing. I still find it super embarrassing when I'm home alone and singing and Peggy comes home without me hearing her. Oh god, she did that like 3 weeks ago, I think, when she took a cat to the vet and it traumatized me for like the rest of the day. I always sing Memory all alone in the moon. Okay, granted, whenever I sing that, I always intentionally sing it bad because I love the movie School of Rock. And that I just love that scene so much. um, oh. Things in the bathroom a lot. Yeah, I do that. I like to pretend you can't hear me in the bedroom. That's the only thing that helps. Pretend. I know, right? But I pretend. Pretend. Imagination. Yeah, I sometimes hear you sing. I can never tell what you're singing though, unless we like literally listen to music before somehow. Or it's the Wii Shop music. I can usually, I'd say with like 90%, usually identify Wii Shop music. Yeah, we'll go with the peace sign. Do 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 do. You have X. Why do you want X? Maybe uppercase versus lowercase. Why are we doing physics anyways? Is this like a programming? Like, are you making a program or something? Or what are you doing exactly where you're trying to give this orbital electron thingy an X instead of X giving you it? Hopefully I'll get only classes I want to take this year because there's no next year. If this year doesn't work out and I'd rather not hate my high school experience, yes, please get classes. Work stuff. Interesting. From what I know of your work, I don't know why physics. Oh, okay. Got it. I thought you were literally working on physics stuff. But there really is an up X and a down X. That's gross. Situation. Thankfully, Norma joins in. Norma's such a good person. Yeah, I know Bob doesn't work on physics stuff, which is why I was like, it's weird that he's doing physics. There's no reason it should specifically want a down X. I think everyone secretly wants a down X. Hide senpai with move out right. Why not? Yeah, see, Bob. Oh, I was like, see, Bob sometimes wants a down X in his spare time, and then because I was like, oh, good, he's going with the joke, and then like, oh no, you do physics stuff in your spare time. You're not going with the joke. I got it. I'm just embarrassing myself here. Actually, no, this is. Let's do cool. Wanna go next? Because then cool can be like, no, but I will. Center with fade. Y line 0.1. Name's cool. Right now my side projects are PCO, as always. Yes, I know what that is. A game, pure math, and some applied statistics. I know what PCO is. I probably do. Pokemon Center Operation. Oh, right. Duh. The Pokedex counter. Duh. I haven't watched a Pokemon speedrunner in so long. I really should, because I'm like, I know who made that. So, but someone. This should be cool saying that. So cool. Right after Let's Go came out, it turns out that you need to complete so much of the decks to finish the game so that any percent speedrun started using it. One of my coworkers was watching a speedrun and I got to tell them that that was me who made the tool. That's so cool. I mean, I know you also did that to me. Ah! One of these days, I just need streamers to start using collectible waifu cards or something, or play Trist on stream or video, or probably not stream, or something, and then I'll be famous too. Yay! That's the dream! Keys randomly messages me. Shocked. Yeah, I'm like, he's so fun. And his girlfriend spent $15 on a cup of coffee. Thanks. I guess that just leaves you, Bunny. Show Bunny with fade. Oops. At center with fade. Not with fade. What am I doing? Dissolve. It's dissolve. This is not gonna work if I do fade. I always think it's fade. Dissolve. Okay. Skittle just meowed for no reason. What? She doesn't do that. I beat you to it. Sorry, Bob. This should be Bunny. Maybe she's learning from... Yeah, I know. Like, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, Tommy's teaching her how to meow for sure. Good news, you don't have to worry too much about Tommy and Skittle needing to meow to talk to each other. Yes, I knew that. Because they just want us to understand a little bit. But then they just meow needlessly and then you cease understanding. First thing that comes to my mind to try and hide. That's fine. Hide my... It's not the best wording, but whatever. It'll do. we got to have some monologue by the MC here so that he kind of shows some humility and whatnot. Is he humility? Yeah, I think so. Just that we can kind of get cool on his side, so that there would actually be some reason for cool to perform. Hearts to give me. Apparently we weren't ready to share laser pointer playtime. Oh no. Shoot. We're getting close though. I don't know if of my apology. Let's do a hide bunny with the move out right. I don't know about you, but I think playing Picross is kind of fun. I remember playing Picross a while ago. I haven't played it since like the original DS era, but yeah, Picross was fun. I enjoyed that. So we're just going to do a label up here, all 5. So we can just take this and then take the wood dissolve. So I think this will be fine. I think I can do that. I don't know. Perform. I don't know if they would accept the apology that easily, but whatever. Show Norma at right with move in right. 9.1. Is there a way to call these synchronous? Like I want like them to move in from opposite sides. I don't know. Show Norma, and can I do that? Can you do that? And cool at left with move in left. I mean, if and works, this might. Oops. Turn off insert mode. Tommy just wants to play. I know. They'll get there, though. I'll change that to that's fine. So is this going to work? I don't know. Let's see. Line is indented. I missed a colon. I must have missed a colon. Where? 769? Oh, did I? No. Yeah, I don't know. RenPy 2 transitions at once. If 3 ways of doing this effect, image dissolve, just move transition. Multiple transitions. False dissolve 0.5. Logo pause. Logo solve. True. Same way you hid all at once. I mean, that pretty much is this. It's pretty much. Well, but the problem is because it's the width. It's the width that's doing the problem, because you can stack shows and do the same width. So if I were doing width dissolve, that would be fine, but I want to do one move in right, one move in left. Yeah. So I mean, you know, for right now, I could just do that. And I think this would be fine. But it, yeah, it's like not exactly what I want. Didn't get anything done this stream. We're going to work on it together tomorrow. Nice. Hope that goes well. Okay. Whatever. My transitions are going to be shoddy, but yeah, I can worry about transitions later. I was a dancer in a group back home called George. I forgot about that already. I love George. Oh, you've heard of us? Yeah, you don't recognize me? Did you come to our shows? Sort of. Well, I hope it was everything you ever dreamed of. Sasha, do you want to go next? If I have to. My name is Sasha. I like to sing when I'm alone in my room. Awesome. What music do you like? Probably idol music? Oh, so you're totally cut out for this too. You think? Of course. Senpai, do you want to go next? She moves. Senpai skips forward. She didn't really. Yeah, whatever. I said I was going to use the fade. Senpai, I don't know what to say about myself, but if we're going through with this idol thing, do your best, everyone. She makes a peace sign while smiling. I'm going to need to make that pose. I can't really do with Kisakai. I can't do that easily, like the forward facing one. There is a way to do it. I don't want to think about that. Everyone stares at her blankly. Okay. Thank you, Senpai. I clap, trying to recover the situation. Thankfully, Norma joins in with me. Cool? Want to go next? No, but I will. Name's Cool. I don't care for this idol stuff, but someone forced me here to this world. She glares daggers at me. I want to disappear. Great. Thanks. I guess that just leaves you, Bunny. Naturally. My name is Bunny, and I enjoy spending my evenings strumming my guitar. At this point, I think I've written more songs than people I've dated, so quite a few, if I may. She seems to be maintaining eye contact with me throughout this introduction. I can't help but blush. Awesome. We need a songwriter for sure. Say the first thing that comes to my mind to try and hide my embarrassment. That should probably go above that. I think I know what happened. List is older than when X was added. Gross. So we all know each other now. I know I'm responsible for you all being here in this world, and I apologize. I should maybe... We'll just appear all five, I think. Let's go back. So we need a songwriter for sure. We all know each other now, and I'm responsible for you all being here in this world, and I apologize. I wasn't thinking about you, just myself. And I know it's too late for all of you, but I hope you can find it in your hearts to forgive me. It's not all of you. I know it's too late for all of us. Because, I mean, he's dead too. He's dead too. I bow deeply, hoping the sincerity of my apology is being communicated. That should be is. I keep switching back to past tense. Wasn't alone in this fight, however. I realize I'm not alone in this fight, however, as Norma joins me in asking for Cool to help. It's too late for all of us, but I hope you can find in your hearts forgive me. I bow deeply, hoping the sincerity of my apology is being communicated. Who names their child Bunny? The one who's born in a bunny costume, of course. It's a pretty obvious name. I mean, we're going to rename them later, I'm sure. I doubt these are going to be their final names. By one, the girls agree to perform, except Cool. Realize I'm not alone in this fight, however, as Norma joins me in asking Cool to help. Right. I mean, we can do that for right now. It's really not terribly... We don't really care about disappearing them all. I assure you, Cool, it'll be fun. Please at least join us in this one show. I was wondering what would happen. I didn't hear anything. I assume, Bob, you sent her something funny. All right, for you, Norma, and the rest of you, but not for you, MC. I sigh. Present tense. So with relief, that's fine. Thank you, Cool, and thank you, Norma, for your help. And then I created my RenPy game. Okay, I have no idea what happened then. We made it. I wrote a scene today. I'm so proud. And lots of notes. So hopefully we at least have something to work with in the future so we don't need to take as much time planning. But awesome. We are getting somewhere. And hopefully it's getting somewhere kind of decent. That's all I can really hope for. Yay, that's it. I think I am going to end the stream. It is a little later, sorry Peggy, than I said it would be. Time for Truck Coon to drive over the stream. Oh, I should really get like something. I should really get like a program. Like my stream overlay should just have Truck Coon run over as I end the stream. That'd be pretty funny, actually. There are ways to do transitions in Streamlabs. Could worry about that later. But thank you all for joining me. Peggy, don't be sad. I will be out in like 2 minutes. Yeah, thank you all for stopping by. Peggy gets the office to record someday, so I don't know if I can stream tomorrow, but I feel like either tomorrow or Thursday will work well. You're welcome for the stream, and I will see you all next time.